uh, image resolution. Before I forget, there is a file you can read if you want to um, out there on the assignment tab called resolution, and it's a read-only assignment. There's no way to grade it, um, but it will greatly help you understand pixel resolution. Um, there's two sizes that we're interested in, or two units of measure: inches and pixels. And inches usually refers to how big your photograph is when it's printed, and pixels refers to how many pixels are in the image. Um, you will hear me refer, and erroneously, because it's a bad habit, when I'm talking pixels, sometimes I abbreviate it with PPI, other times DPI. Pixels per inch, PPI refers to how many pixels there are in the image, and DPI is more of a, we're going to print the thing in ink measure, dots per inch. Um, but that said, here we have a high resolution image. Let's get it full screen here. Pretty good size. It's down here at the bottom, 46 megapixels. So it's a big one. Let's zoom in and see if we can find some pixels. And let's find a blemish up here where it's green. Yeah, that little gadget there. You can see it's already starting to kind of look orange peely. We'll zoom in a little closer and you can see, let's go a little closer still, that it's made up of little squares of color that are too small for the human eye to see till we zoom in like this. And these are pixels. And we'll go back out here. It is important for you to start capturing the largest image possible. A lot of people will go with these smaller file sizes because you get a lot more pictures on your memory card, but that's a problem. You want to capture the largest image possible. And the reason you want to do that is Photoshop, the software you've got, is really good at making big pictures smaller. It is not so really good. As a matter of fact, it's kind of terrible at making pictures larger. There is some software that's good at doing that called Perfect Resize, and it's about 80 bucks. And I've selected this and selected resize over here, and then I can change my sizes over here and make it even bigger. I could make this, and I've done this before, this 10 or 11 by 16 image all the way up to like 30 by 40 and still retain the image quality. You can't do that with Photoshop. However, don't take some little picture you captured off the web that's 72 pixels per inch and think you can print an 8 by 10 or even a 4 by 5 out of it. There's just not enough information in those web-sized images to do you any good. So we'll go back here to Photoshop. Two ways of resizing an image. So you're in this class, you've set your camera to take the largest image possible, and you need to resize it to send it to Canvas so that I can look at it. And we'll go to the image menu and image size, and I get a bunch of things here that I can change. I'm going to make this image 4 by 5 or roughly, so I want it 5 inches wide, and because this little chain link is clicked on, highlighted, selected, it automatically did the math to change the height. So that makes it easy. If it didn't happen, click on that and it will. And resolution 300. This is going to still be a pretty good size file. This is the thing most students forget to change, but you want to change this resolution to 72 pixels per inch. And now you can see up here that this is 251K as opposed to 46 megapixels. Lots, well, lots of change here. So, click OK, and it happened. And now my copy here is ruined because it's gone in its original size, which is what's wrong with this method. So we're going to open a different copy. Open recent Apple copy 1. And I'm going to not destroy my original image. Now, my original image is just called apples.psd. So I ruined that one on purpose. I'm going to go down here under the File menu, Save for Web. There's an ellipsis there, 3 little dots. That means something's been omitted. It used to be Save for Web and Devices for phones and things like that. But now it's just Save for Web. We'll click on this, and it'll think about it. And because it's such a big file, I'd like you to use this method as opposed to the image size method, because it's kind of fail-safe. But you can make either a JPEG or either one of these PNGs, but we'll stick with a JPEG. Maximum quality, because it's not going to affect file size that much. The rest of this is pretty much default, I think. I want it to convert to sRGB. Where we get to do some work is down here in image size. I'm going to make this only about 700 pixels across. And again, my little chain link is done, and it automatically adjusted the height. But to get it to actually change the image, I have to click in this other box. Now my image is small, and it's 164K. It's going to take 7 seconds to load on the world's slowest modem. So it'll zip right up there. It'll keep me happy. I won't have to go out for coffee while I wait for your pictures to download, which is a really good thing. And I click on Save, and it automatically makes another file, leaving my original alone. I'm not going to do this just because. You will want to click Save and give it a name. And I guess that's pretty much all I have on image resolution. So good luck with this.